So the third and final ODI between India and New Zealand is over, and India have managed to defeat the Kiwis by 90 runs. By doing so, they have whitewashed them. This is the second consecutive series in which India have managed to whitewash their opponents. First was Sri Lanka and now New Zealand. They have improved their record in bilateral series at home, and in the process, they have gone to the top of the ICC ODI team rankings. So India are currently the best ODI side in the world. However, today's match was highlighted by three centuries, two from the Indian side and one from the New Zealand side. Both Rohit Sharma and Shubhman Gill scored centuries while India was batting, and in the second innings, Devon Conway scored 138 of 99 balls to keep New Zealand in the chase. The pitch was belter. It had nothing for the bowlers. The ground at Indore was relatively very small. Some of the boundaries were extremely short, 53 meters, 51 meters, 69 meters. Such short boundaries and such flat wickets give nothing for the bowling side. In such wickets, there isn't a fair assessment between the bat and the ball. In fact, such wickets shouldn't be allowed in international cricket. I'm of the opinion that pitches like this deserve demerit points where there isn't an even contest between bat and ball. And such boundaries, while they may be exciting for the fans because there are a lot of sixes and a lot of fours, they are actually graveyard for the bowlers. None of the bowlers managed to successfully control the run rate because the boundaries are too short. You are handing the advantage to the batters too much. There should be a balance between bat and ball. Only then can the game become interesting. India are playing at home. They are preparing for the World Cup that is going to be held in the next few months. But such kind of pitches don't help their cause, and such small grounds are usually problematic because Indian with their bowling attack against quality teams would struggle more often than none to defend targets in so small grounds. And even today, when Devon Conway and Darrell Mitchell were playing, it was so easy to see them clearing the boundaries. Run scoring was so easy. And India never looked safe, even after scoring 386 runs. It always seemed that one good partnership from the New Zealand side and they can be right back in the match. They were 280 in the 40th over. They had lost too many wickets, but if they had some wickets in hand, they would be more than enough favorites to have a crack at this huge total. So pitches like this are an unfair representation for the ODI game, which is already lacking in interest, and they don't give an ideal contest between the bat and the ball. However, India should feel happy that they managed to bowl their opponents out with at least 9 overs to spare. So, even in such short and trying circumstances, they were able to bowl out their opponents. So, that's definitely a plus point. Umran Malik was expensive today, but we can't blame him too much because the boundaries were rather short and all the batsmen were going for the bowling. The more quicker it came, the more quickly it disappeared over the ropes. One thing India can improve definitely is their finishing in the death overs. Today, after the start they got, they should easily have scored 400 runs. They were 313 in the 40th over, and in the last 10 overs, we could only manage 73 runs. So Rahul Dravid and company should definitely look at improving their game at the end. Unfortunately, Surya Kumar Yadav didn't fire today. Hardik Pandya played well, so did Shardul Thakur, but still, India are looking for that finisher in the last part of the game where they can take the game away from the opposition and not give them any second chances. So it's a successful day for India and Indian cricket, and now they would turn all their attention to the white ball series against Australia, which is a very vital one. India need to win that 3-1 at least to qualify for the World Test Championships. They got a good practice in these two series against New Zealand and Sri Lanka. Their main players at least got a hit in the middle, and that would hold him in good stead for the series against Australia, which is extremely vital for their cause. And with Rishabh Pant and Jasprit Bumrah missing, all eyes would be on the Indian cricket team as to how they can adjust and if they can beat the number one team in the world in their own backyard.